Nous reprenons, nous reprenons le direct pour le workshop du Palais des Beaux-Arts avec cette programmation de l'après-midi après les ateliers en ligne que vous avez été nombreux et nombreux à avoir suivis. Merci à tous. Nous allons maintenant donner la parole à Pierre-Yves Lochon pour la 3e conférence de la journée. Merci.
Merci Clara. J'espère que le Forum des initiatives inspirantes vous aura inspiré. Donc, je suis Pierre-Yves Lochon, je suis fondateur et administrateur du CLIC, Club Innovation et Culture. Et j'ai été ravi d'associer le CLIC au 4e workshop annuel du Palais des Beaux-Arts de Lille et de prolonger ainsi cette longue coopération et fidélité. Alors, pour ce workshop sur le thème vers un numérique durable et partagé, vous avez pu écouter depuis ce matin les professionnels et experts français qui ont pu partager leurs réflexions et leurs projets. Et pour cette table ronde de l'après-midi, nous allons faire un petit pas de côté et vous proposer d'autres perspectives sur le numérique responsable et inclusif avec des points de vue de l'étranger. Pendant 1 heure, nous allons pouvoir écouter et dialoguer avec 5 professionnels. Dans une seconde partie consacrée au numérique responsable, nous aurons la chance d'accueillir Vanessa Bebron qui représente un collectif qui s'appelle Event Change et Estelle Van de Weg qui représente la Centrale for Contemporary Art de la ville de Bruxelles, ainsi que Mathilde Lany du pôle muséal de Montsant. Mais on va démarrer tout de suite par la thématique du numérique inclusif, donc vu par nos amis étrangers, internationaux. Nous donnerons la parole à Leïla Afriat, qui est conseillère relations avec les communautés, actions éducatives, citoyennes et culturelles au musée McCord Stewart de Montréal, au Québec. Et pour commencer, nous allons écouter Jane Alexander, qui est la directrice du numérique du Cleveland Museum of Art. L'intervention de Jane a été préenregistrée il y a quelques jours afin de nous donner la possibilité de pouvoir sous-titrer ses propos. La responsable du numérique du musée d'art de Cleveland a choisi d'illustrer ce thème de l'accessibilité numérique en présentant 2 projets récents du musée, une expérience immersive in situ en réalité augmentée et un projet très innovant de description détaillée des œuvres de la collection en ligne du musée qui a été produite avec l'aide précieuse de l'intelligence artificielle. Donc, je vous propose tout de suite de prendre la direction de Cleveland et d'écouter Jane Alexander, directrice du numérique du Cleveland Museum.
Bonjour, I'm Jane Alexander, Chief Digital Information Officer at the Cleveland Museum of Art, and I lead digital transformation at CMA, focusing on strategic application development and cutting-edge technologies while continually refining our technology vision to align with CMA's mission. I am privileged to work with a talented team, fostering a collaborative environment that empowers staff to take initiative and drive impactful projects. Our digital projects emphasize inclusion and sustainability, ensuring robust, scalable strategies that engage a global audience and make art accessible to all. The recent overhaul of our website integrates back-end applications, photogrammetry, conservation images, and AI toolsets, building on the success of our open access. Our almost fully digitized collection serves as a global resource with an AI-enhancing accessibility for diverse audiences. I have had the privilege to have led both iterations of the award-winning ArtLens Gallery, originally called Gallery 1, and I am currently developing the 3rd iteration focusing on haptic, sensory, immersive, and inclusive experiences, set to launch in April of 2026. Additionally, I've led CMA's digital efforts for Revealing Krishna, a pioneering mixed reality exhibition combining ancient sculptures with digital innovation, a case study for today's talk on inclusion. These initiatives reflect our commitment to merging art and technology, earning multiple international awards, and extending CMA's global impact and educational outreach. In November 2021, CMA used Microsoft HoloLens 2 to deepen visitors' immersion into the Revealing Krishna exhibition. CMA's strategy focused on seamless storytelling and equitable access to complex topics. CMA is dedicated to creating transformative experience through art, living up to its mission for the benefit of all the people forever. Through collaboration with Cambodia, CMA swapped fragments that were incorrectly conserved decades before. However, through the use of technology and scanning, conservators were able to correctly reconstruct these sculptures. The complexity of these changes and the background story presented CMA with the perfect opportunity to leverage digital in an exhibition. This scholarly immersive exhibition stood out with an overall experience rating of 97% of all participants saying that it was excellent or above. So the entire exhibition had 4 installations that were digital and 2 that were about the art. The Gods 3D interactive gallery, a narrative immersive map, a 360 immersive journey through the southern Cambodian floodplains to Phnom Da, and a vivid mixed reality HoloLens 2 immersive tour focusing on CMA's Krishna sculpture. This mixed reality experience specifically highlighted the life, conservation, and provenance of the sculpture. Today's case study focuses on how each interactive, especially the challenging HoloLens experience, prioritize inclusive and accessible design. The exhibition starts with visitors embarking on a virtual passage along a canal leading to Phnom Da, where the Cleveland Krishna was discovered, enhanced by the sounds of flowing water and distant temple bells. The exhibition ends with an immersive timeline that contextualizes the global history and diplomacy surrounding the Phnom Da sculptures. This exhibition highlights the evolving role of museums in stewardship, emphasizing their importance in the 21st century. In the Gods Gallery, 8 monumental sculptures from Phnom Da are presented with interactive projections on semicircular panels, recreating their original layout and enabling engagement with their distinct iconography. Visitors activate the content by stepping onto the illuminated rectangle on the floor. The visitors engage with the HoloLens experience, a mixed reality walking tour that highlights Krishna's historical and geographical context. Starting with simple holograms, the tour progresses to more dynamic, narrated, holographic animations. Towards the end of the tour, visitors are taken into the conservation lab via hologram, illustrating the complex process of exchanging and rearranging sculpture fragments in 3D. The culmination of this experience is the most immersive part, as we see here, where visitors enter a holographic representation of the sculpture's cave temple. At the last stop, they are virtually transverse the original cave temple of Phnom Da, observing Krishna as it appeared 1,500 years ago, adorned in gold and illuminated by candlelight. As the cave fades, the current state of the sculpture is revealed, leading visitors to exit directly in front of the physical conserved sculptures. Upon removing the headsets, visitors immediately encounter 4 physical sculptures, including the reunited Cleveland and Phnom Penh Krishnas, and you can see them on the left with other god sculptures from the same site. Why mixed reality? It allows visitors to engage and explore a 3D world together. At Station 1, a group interacts with holograms of sculpture fragments, discussing them in real time. This shared experience contextualizes the sculptures, enhancing understanding of their historical and cultural significance. To manage the flow of up to 80,000 visitors and remove barriers to technology during the exhibition, we implemented a ride-like system for the mixed reality HoloLens experience. Groups of 6 launch every 2 minutes, maintaining a space capacity of 42 people and a daily maximum of 2,000. So what makes this experience both seamless and successful and inclusive? First, digital involvement was crucial from the onset. Collaboration included interactive designers, photogrammetry specialists, sound designers, 3D artists, and with prime access consulting, ensuring accessibility and inclusive design. Authenticity and accuracy of the sculptures were crucial on the left. The curator leads the team in measuring the Cambodian caves temple for precise recreation. On the right, the curator collaborates with the developer to ensure the sculpture's accuracy in the HoloLens experience. Iteration was essential. We developed multiple prototypes to refine content and workflows and test among people of all ages with a focus on disabilities. During the pandemic, prototyping was sometimes conducted remotely. Corey Timpson from Inclusive Design Firm tested tour features such as captioning, moving from his living room to his garage for accurate assessments while wearing a HoloLens headset. A big part of the inclusive design process was guiding visitors with physical markers, digital and audio cues using a Cambodian flute sound and glowing blue and white particles to lead them to the picture blue foot markers, ensuring smooth movement without crowding. Incorporating tactile textures on topography and markers could have enhanced the engagement and created an even more inclusive wayfinding experience. We work with our team and partners to refine each station's layout, evolving from cluttered prototypes to simplified designs that balance visuals and made the story clearer. We work with UX designers and accessibility consultants to improve text alignment with readability. Earlier versions had overlaid text, while later designs placed captions above images with better alignment and contrast for clarity in the 3D mixed reality space. We optimized closed captions for mixed reality 3D space, avoiding fixed positions that cause motion sickness, and use a black box for the content. Captions were repositioned for readability without obscuring visuals. Visitors had the option for closed captions, as shown in this video still. However, we could have further improved accessibility by integrating visual descriptions of images into captions, as well as describing non-speech sounds and captioning in multiple languages. We learned that we could have included more robust visual descriptions in the script, which we later implemented in our most recent immersive exhibition, 7 Jewel Mountain. Sound was crucial to the success of the experience. We collaborated with a sound designer to incorporate detailed sound effects and ambient sounds, enhancing realism and immersion. The sound feels real and immersive because it's spatialized within the 3D environment. The HoloLens headset features multiple speakers and utilizes HRTF, head-related transfer function. This audio simulates distance and directionality of sound in 3D space. At Station 2, holographic crate sounds match the virtual position with creaking wood and soft thuds as fragments are placed. Wayfinding dots are paired with flute sounds, guiding visitors with audio anchored to virtual sources for a realistic, immersive experience. While spatial audio was included, it could have been enhanced with more location-specific sounds, directional beeps, spoken instructions, visual haptics, and simulated echoes to better convey the environment's sound, size, and acoustics. Creating a welcoming, barrier-free experience raised questions. How do you quickly onboard visitors to new tech, manage 6 people every 2 minutes, and accommodate up to 80,000 visitors? To help people learn new technology, the HoloLens 2 experience begins with onboarding and progresses through 6 stations, becoming more immersive and complex every 90 seconds. The first few stations introduce fixed holograms. The second few stations feature moving holograms. And then you're exploring conservation and the ability to engage with the actual artwork. And by station 5, you're immersed into a candlelit 3D virtual cave, as shown here. Also, while standing in the queue, visitors could access signage, videos, and website information, including screen reader accessible instructions, and also learn how to wear the HoloLens, preview the experience, and also how to seek help during the experience. We used a laptop control panel to monitor visitor movement and manage groups, track hardware, and collect analytics, ensuring immediate assistance and a smooth experience. Running this 36-person experience required extra part-time staff for tasks like device sanitation, troubleshooting, and onboarding. Though this all worked well, we now incorporate more inclusive training for our visitor service staff to be more effective. The HoloLens experience, through challenging to execute, received the highest rating of all CMA exhibitions, despite limited ticketing during COVID spike. With more time and resources, we could have added features like tactile QR codes, personal device access, and enhanced options like screen readers and Zoom. While not implemented, these ideas are now informed for future planning, like in our new ArtLens 3.0. Lessons from Revealing Krishna informed 7 Jewel Mountain exhibit with PAC guiding improvements in sound, captions, and visual descriptions. Lastly, we take our commitments to inclusive design online. The goal of our new website launch was to ensure complete inclusivity and set a best practice standard for accessible design. Partnering again with Prime Access Consulting, we aim to meet AAA standards for web accessibility. We also used AI for accessibility. A big part of making an art museum website truly accessible is providing visual descriptions for screen readers. Our goal is to create descriptions for the entire collection before this summer. AI can assist by generating draft descriptions that staff can refine, making this process faster and scalable over tens of thousands of artworks. Some of the richest museum collections in the world are freely available online. For those who are blind or vision impaired, the experience can be quite different. To ensure we can understand the success and AI-generated visual description, we invested time in developing a style guide for what makes an accessible description really good. For an idea how detailed we got, this document is currently sitting at about 27 pages. With a clear understanding of effective visual descriptions and robust infrastructure, we're now using AI to generate descriptions for every object in the collection, showing promising results. And for the fun of it, we took the AI visual description results and we put into DALL-E to see what image would come back from that description. So on the left, you see our artwork. Then you see the description by AI, and then we put it in DALL-E, and you can see that's a pretty good description. So again, here were a bunch of objects that on the left is the CMA artwork. We put in the AI description, and this was the image it came back with. Again, these are just some of the things we're doing at CMA to think about inclusivity and sustainability. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup à Jane Alexander